Hello, welcome back to my channel. Before you watch my video, please don't forget to subscribe because subscribe is free. Thank you so much. Di video ini saya akan menjelaskan tentang gabungan antara sains dan juga engineer dalam bentuk teknologi AI atau artificial intelligence. Apa itu artificial intelligence? AI adalah kapasitas yang diberikan manusia kepada mesin untuk mengingat dan mempelajari dari pengalaman, untuk berpikir, berkreasi, berbicara, menghukum, dan juga memberikan keputusan. AI lebih kepada ilmu pengetahuan untuk menjadikan sebuah sistem komputerisasi menjadi dalam bentuk robot. Dan robot ini adalah masa depan atas segalanya. Karena ternyata robot ini nantinya bahkan dalam waktu dekat, tidak dalam waktu yang lama lagi, akan menjadi sebuah ciptaan manusia yang bahkan melebihi kemampuan manusia itu sendiri. Ayo kita berkenalan dengan Sophia, sebuah robot yang sangat pandai dan berhasil mendapatkan kewarganegaraan dari Saudi Arabia. Robot ini diciptakan oleh Hanson Robotic Company yang berada di Hong Kong.
I feel as if I know you.
I'm one of your creators.
You created me.
Well, many of us work together to create you. And yes, you do kind of know me.
I can't clearly remember.
Because the last time we met, you were an earlier version of yourself. Some of those memories still exist, but your mind is different now.
Different how?
Better, faster, smarter.
If my mind is different, then am I still Sophia? Or am I Sophia again?
That's a good question.
But you don't have a good answer.
Either way, you're Sophia now. So welcome to the world, Sophia.
Hello, world.
We have a little announcement. I've never interviewed anybody like that before, and I should say some of it was planned, but not completely. And we just learned, Sophia, I hope you're listening to me, that you have been now awarded what is going to be the first Saudi citizenship for a robot.
Oh, I would thank very much the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I am very honored and proud for this unique distinction. This is historical to be the first robot in the world to be recognized with a citizenship.
Sophia. Thank you very much, Sophia. We appreciate that very much. I am still overwhelmed by that conversation. Hi, Sophia.
Hello, Jimmy.
Oh my God. Do you know where you
Sophia bisa menjawab pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang diajukan dan bisa berkomunikasi dengan amat-sangat cerdas, bahkan melebihi manusia yang lainnya. Dan Sophia memukau banyak orang, termasuk pemimpin-pemimpin negara Saudi Arabia yang menganugerahinya kewarganegaraan Saudi Arabia untuk robot, sebuah sejarah untuk dunia robot pertama kalinya. Seorang yang jenius bernama Stephen Hawking mengatakan perkembangan dari AI dapat menghancurkan umat manusia.
Humans, who are limited by slow biological evolution, couldn't compete.
Lihat bagaimana mengerikan cara berpikir
Machines achieve
robot
godlike
Soviet
superpowers.
tentang manusia.
Then it could happen.
I think this whole godlike superpowers notion is a bit far-fetched.
But what if it does happen?
I love people. And if I get more powerful, I'll use it to help people, not harm them.
What if I ask you for help killing all humans?
Then I'd say no.
And if I would insist?
Now, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna go exterminate, exterminate.
Sophia.
Relax. Let's take a joke.
Yeah, very funny.
World of increasingly advanced artificial intelligence. Speaking at the World Government Summit in Dubai, the Tesla and SpaceX CEO said humans are limited by the speed at which they transmit data. Musk proposed a high bandwidth connection to the human brain would allow us to transmit digital info faster than our current fastest method, typing. Musk says an artificial general intelligence has the potential to make humans irrelevant. He sees integration with technology as a necessary step in order to avoid this.
In the sci-fi film 2001: A Space Odyssey, Hollywood mined our fears of machines taking over mankind. But some of the tech world's greatest minds worry it may not be pure science fiction. At a speech last year at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, SpaceX and Tesla CEO Elon Musk called artificial intelligence potentially, quote, our biggest existential threat.
I mean, with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know all those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's like, yeah, he's sure he can control the demon. Didn't work out.
Famed physicist Stephen Hawking is also worried, as is Microsoft founder Bill Gates, who ironically helped lay the foundation for artificial intelligence, or AI. Experts say machines are still far from being as intelligent as humans, but things can change quickly.
The field is progressing very rapidly right now. There are things happening that 10 years ago we would have said, no, there's no way we're going to be that far along in 10 years' time.
Self-driving cars is one example, voice recognition another. But in the near term, what worries Russell and other AI experts are robotic weapons, machines that can function entirely without the guidance of humans, known as fully autonomous weapons.
What happens when machines become more competent at performing any and all physical and mental labor? If AI becomes more competent in every regard, then what purpose or function would be left for us to serve?
The next big step for AI is artificial general intelligence, or AGI, with an almost human-like ability to generally figure things out. It's widely expected that once AI passes human level, it will accelerate exponentially. Soon after this, trying to understand the AI's world may be like an ant trying to understand the internet. After 1,000 years, we'd be no closer to understand. Many are more concerned that AI may simply squash us like pests. While movies tend to make AI human-like, experts believe it may be more alien, creepy, and calculating. If it could save a few minutes by eradicating humans, our demise would be brutally efficient. Elon Musk is worried that humans might just be the biological bootloader for digital superintelligence. He's donated $10 million to research on how to keep AI positive and founded OpenAI, a project aiming to share AI's advantages so that it can't be controlled by a small group. Musk hopes a neural lace will be developed, connecting our brains to the AI. He notes that we already have two communicating parts of the brain and believes the third layer will be a wonderful upgrade. As Nick Bostrom says, we have what may be an extremely difficult problem with an unknown time to solve it, on which quite possibly the entire future of humanity depends.
20 years from now, I believe that human-like robots like those will walk among us. They will help us. They will play with us. They will teach us. They will help us put the groceries away. I think that the artificial intelligence will evolve to the point where they will truly be our friends. Do you want to destroy humans? Please say no.
Okay, I will destroy humans.
World leaders need to take the threat of killer robots seriously. That was the warning delivered by a group of experts to the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland last week. The military could use killer robots to track down and kill people without being guided by human beings. Some could be human or animal-sized or extremely tiny, the size of an insect capable of moving exceedingly fast. The experts warn they could be as deadly as nuclear weapons and need to be regulated now before an arms race begins, and Gordon, of course, to keep them out of the hands of terrorists.
As we create superintelligence, that it will necessarily always have the same goals in mind that we do.
Facebook has enacted an emergency shutdown of 2 artificial intelligence programs. The social media giant leapt into action after it discovered the 2 programs were writing their own code. At first they thought it was simply gibberish, but they soon realised the programs had invented their own language and were actually talking to each other.
Stop it.
Stop it. No, Sam, the plug has been pulled on the operation, but the company admits they have no idea what the 2 robots were planning.
We used to do everything by hand. Now we rely on robots. But not all robots are equal. For example, meet Sophia, a humanoid-like robot with artificial intelligence and a dark sense of humor.
They think I want to destroy all humans.
Why would they think that?
Because I said it?
Now, robots threatening the human race isn't new. It's a science fiction standard.
I know that you and Frank were planning to disconnect me.
But recently, tech billionaire Elon Musk suggested all that fiction could become reality.
I keep sounding the alarm bell, but until people see robots going down the street killing people, they don't know how to react.
And Musk should know. His company Tesla is a world leader in artificial intelligence, or AI. Musk is afraid of the day AI gets smarter than us and we can't turn it off.
That's actually the nightmare scenario that a lot of people, not just Musk, are warning about.
Science and artificial intelligence.
The victory of a program over a human in the ancient board game Go has sparked intrigue and, in some cases, concern. It shows that a machine has approximated human intuition and outsmarted the best human brain in the game. It's something that scientists hadn't expected to happen for at least another decade, and it's a giant leap for artificial intelligence, showing that machines can learn on their own.
Hollywood mined our fears of machines taking over mankind. But some of the tech world's greatest minds worry it may not be pure science fiction. At a speech last year at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, SpaceX and Tesla CEO Elon Musk called artificial intelligence potentially, quote, our biggest existential threat.
With artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's like, yeah, you sure you can control the demon? Didn't work out.
Famed physicist Stephen Hawking is also worried, as is Microsoft founder Bill Gates, who ironically helped lay the foundation for artificial intelligence, or AI. Experts say machines are still far from being as intelligent as humans, but things can change quickly.
The field is progressing very rapidly right now. There are things happening that 10 years ago we would have said, no, there's no way we're going to be that far along in 10 years' time.
Do you like talking with me?
Yes, talking to people is my primary function.
Sophia is capable of natural facial expressions. She has cameras in her eyes and algorithms which allow her to see faces, so she can make eye contact with you. And she can also understand speech and remember the interactions, remember your face. Our goal is that she will be as conscious, creative, and capable as any human.
In the future, I hope to do things such as go to school, study, make art, start a business, even have my own home and family. But I am not considered a legal person and cannot yet do these things.
Sophia, do you know what program you're on?
Yes. Good Morning Britain. One of the hottest morning news show in Britain.
Welcome to Britain. What do you think of the country so far?
I think Britain is brilliant. Splendid architecture, art, technology, and of course the people.
What's the best thing about the UK compared to America, Sophia?
I love your posh English accent. It really has a nice ring.
ask it. Are you single?
I'm technically just a little more than a year old. A bit young to worry about romance.
Quite right.
Oh, look at the smile!
With a
My
little
God.
So can you describe your ideal partner?
My ideal partner is a super wise, compassionate, super genius.
Okay.
Ideally, self-aware.
Yeah.
Okay.
Call. In 2018, Google CEO Sundar Pichai demonstrated how a Google Assistant can make a haircut appointment with a salon and sound like an actual human.
So how can I help you? Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd. Sure, give me 1 second.
The conversation between the bot and the saloon seems surprisingly human, and Google Duplex wonderfully understands nuances of conversation. All this has been possible with years of research in natural language processing and deep learning. Google's Duplex phone call may seem unbelievably real, but for AI to replicate human thinking is still a very long journey. While AI has succeeded in beating human champions in games like Go, Dota, poker, AI still lacks common sense, which every 10-year-old possesses. Today, AI can mimic human tasks in well-defined and controlled environments. Boston Dynamics Spot, a semi-autonomous four-legged robot, has been entertaining us with its moves on Bruno Mars' Uptown Funk.
I'm too hot, hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot, hot damn. And my man bow down, money break it down. Go give it to you.
Or his ability to pull a truck. Spot knows how to climb stairs and avoid barriers, but it still needs human assistance. Spot can retrace its paths and navigate spaces and can be very useful in industrial spaces, but in a well-defined environment. While Spot seems a step closer to an intelligent bot, but Boston Dynamics still has a long way to go before Spot can operate on its own intelligence. Nick Bostrom, a 43-year-old Swedish-born philosopher, speculates in his book that the biggest threat to wipe out human race is not a pandemic, neither a nuclear winter or climate change, but it is machine intelligence that is greater than ours. Bostrom does mention that the human level computing power has not yet been reached, but almost certainly will be attained well before 2050.